this year ends something. The world is going to change. Oprah has been visited by a saint to tell her to repent. He is a Luciferian. She's what you call on the outside a white witch, but on the inside a very dark witch. And she has tremendous power over people and their minds. But she's been visited. God's visiting people all around the world. Now, if God is doing that, something is going down. Oprah has been visited by a saint to tell her to repent. He is a Luciferian. She's what you call on the outside a white witch, but on the inside a very dark witch. And she has tremendous power over people and their minds. But she's been visited. God's visiting people all around the world.
Did you guys hear what Neville said? Oprah is a witch, a Luciferian. On the outside, she act like a white witch, which means a witch is a witch. But on the outside, she act nice and kind and generous. But deep inside, she's dark. So all of you Oprah fans, I want you to be a fan of her. But once I got born again, I switched. But the few good deeds she have done for humanity, I use that as a point of contact to continue to pray for her salvation. So all of you Oprah fan out there, nobody talking bad about her, but the fact and the truth is she's a witch. On the outside, she acts like a white witch, but deep down inside, she's a Luciferian worshiper and follower. So if you love her, don't come to my channel and talk nonsense. You let your love for her drive you to begin to pray and stand in the gap and intercede for her. Don't waste your energy debating whether you agree or disagree. The point is, you love her. Utilize your energy and your love for her by standing in the gap and praying for her. When you love somebody, you pray for their salvation. You don't debate and argue whether the message is true, is not true, whether they're born again. That's not the point. Use your energy and begin to stand in the gap. If you really love them, that's something I can't understand with Christians. They will wait until all these celebrities pass on, then they come on Facebook and social media, oh, rest in peace and this. How you know they're resting in peace and not burning in hell? Why don't you let your love for your favorite celebrities drive you into the secret place and stay in the gap for them? Because you don't really love them, just a bunch of hypocrites. Really, search your heart. If you love somebody, pray for their salvation. But some of you don't even have time to pray for your own self, much less somebody else. And then when they pass on, then you come on social media, oh, our heart go out to you and rest in peace and this and that. Are they resting in peace? How sure are you they resting in peace? So you want to make sure they rest in peace? Stay in the gap and pray for their salvation. You heard it from the man of God's lips. I rewind it. I played it a few times for you to hear it. Oprah is a witch, a Luciferian worshiper follower. On the outside, she acts like a what? Like a white witch, like she likes people, she's nice and she's compassionate and she's generous. But deep inside, she's a dark, evil witch who has control over people's mental, emotional. She controls people. Y'all need to pray for Oprah. I do pray for her from time to time. But I will continue to pray for her. So listen to the video, listen to it several times. He said Oprah, he mentioned her name. I'm going to let you listen to it one more time and then I will stop it.
Oprah has been visited by a saint to tell her to repent. He is a Luciferian. She's what you call on the outside a white witch, but on the inside a very dark witch. And she has tremendous power over people and their minds. But she's been visited. God's visiting people all around the world. Now, if God is doing that, something is going down.